when the government is asking people to come there, why not? I'm leaving the club a little bit early because he met somebody and he sent me this. She said, "You're a baby. I'm almost 26. So I said, make me grow up then. Show me what adults do. I don't want to be bullied for giving birth to a black baby." He sent me this video. I had to go home. Unfortunately, it was his last day in Japan. Can't get her back now. You guys everything. Haha, no, baby. I'm completely Japanese. Do you want black in you tonight? I'm injured, but I'm still going to carry the team and put up stats.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
I heard Japan was in desperate need for black men. So me being the smart individual that I am, I went and got myself a ticket. I don't usually do stuff like this, but when the government is asking people to come there, why not?
My point exactly.
And it's really like the perfect time too, because I was about to go to DR because, you know, if you're in a drought and you got zero hoes, the best place to go is the DR or Colombia. So instead of going to DR, I figured I would just change my flight and see what Japan's talking about.
I gotta stop it right there. Now, everybody, a lot of you guys probably know about this young brother, and he's talking about the video. I actually made a video talking about that as well, and it actually was a lie where the government was announcing for black men to go to Japan. That wasn't true. I found that out soon after. What they did want is they wanted their Japanese women to procreate more. They want to create a bigger population. So, of course, they weren't paying anybody because they said a lot of people said they were paying people. They're not. They did want guys to come visit there. Plus, they didn't say this, but I'm sure it would be in their heads to think black men because a lot of Japanese women and women of Asian culture favor black men. I think it's because black men don't really come out there. You know, a lot of Asian women aren't hip hop. Not the whole population, but they wanted somebody different to come, and that's what he's talking about.
If y'all want to sit back and wait around, then that's cool. But me, I'm the type of guy, I'm going to go get it myself. Just like Young Thug said, I just needed the platform. This should also be a warning for y'all females to do a better job trying to keep your man. Because give him 5 reasons on why he shouldn't just up and leave and go to Japan. I don't really know what to expect when I get there. I just hope I can be loved and swarm with Japan ladies. I hope I can mate with most of them. I might stay there. I might end up staying there. I just want to see if this is actually true.
We need you.
I'm the risk taker. I'm the big dog. You guys want to sit around and hee hee ha ha ha, oh my God. No, I'm the one that's going to go get it. I'm going to keep you guys updated. Stay tuned.
I heard that. So, little man, he seems young. I actually commend him for doing this. I would love for more guys to go travel. But the things he did when he traveled was a little off. Like, he comes across like he doesn't have a father. What I mean by that is because of the questionable things he did when he got there. Let's go into the next video.
Day number 2 in Japan. I woke up kind of late, so I knew I had to catch up, so I immediately hopped on Tinder. I told her I came here yesterday, but I'm staying until next Sunday. The tension started building up, and I said I love taking control. She said she loves to be fully controlled, so I said, all right, how about whoever finishes first has to pay for our date that we had set up? All they ever use in Japan is WhatsApp or Telegram, so I immediately went to that. Around 5 p.m., she came to my room, and I already scored. Now, I knew I was going to finish first, but it doesn't matter. It's about the tension and the talking. Most of the times, the build-up is better than the actual thing. Like, you have to give her a reason to want to come over. So that's why I made it a competition. I'm not going to lie, I was freeballing inside of her. I didn't wear a helmet or anything.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Ah, that's what led to this video. He was freeballing. This man is crazy. He doesn't know this girl from Adam, from anywhere. And he hits it raw. Listen, man, girls from all countries have diseases. Sometimes serious diseases. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
But she was okay with it, so if she wants to keep it, that's up to her. That was my main goal anyways. I wanted to come here and start a family. Alright, so after I finished
Like that?
I hopped back on the train station and I started walking the streets again, pulling out my Google Translate. I went inside this very popular club and I met this dude named Evan in like the first 10 minutes. He was also from America and he was telling me that he's been staying here for over a month and a half for free, leeching off other women. After he told me that, it's like my third eye really opened.
Now this is wild, right? You see, he's saying leeching off a woman. He's a young guy doing this. It's wrong with the way he's explaining it, but I'm sure other guys can see a video like this and go. And the other guys have seen it on his TikTok. I think he has around, I don't know, maybe 100,000 subscribers or something like that. Doing the videos like this, he's saying it's my day 1, day 2, day 3. It's gonna work. I would love to do this, but I have to say day 1,049 or day, not even that, day 5,000 would be for me. But still, he shows that it can be done.
Like I've really seen a vision in why I was here. He then told me that he knows a better spot that was kind of in more of a ghetto area, so we hopped on the train and we went to that area. He ended up leaving the club a little bit early because he met somebody and he sent me this. Salute to him, man. He's a star player and he's still putting up numbers in overtime. He said, "Don't sub me out, coach. I need to get my stats up." I was still at the club and I made the dumbest mistake ever. I put my buffs on in the club. Mind you, this wasn't Tokyo, this was downtown. So like in Cali terms, this was not in LA where all the tourists be. This is Compton in the gutter. I'm not gonna lie, they were dancing, you probably can't see them right now. But as soon as I put them on, the whole energy in the entire club shifted. More females started coming up to me. They told me to come to the back. I was using my Google Translator. Hold on real quick. I'm so sorry. I just can't help to tell you guys that I really put on. It don't matter where I'm going to. I'm gonna get fly. But yeah, so the girls were like more on me. And the guys, it was like these 4 Japan street thugs. They were just mean mugging me the whole entire time. Now, they eventually left after like 30 minutes, so I thought they weren't tripping. But
Now, it's gangsters everywhere, no matter where you go. So tread carefully everywhere you go in this world. You never know.
after I went home with my girl, bro, they was outside waiting for me. They started speaking Japan, and I think she was telling them to stop. She was about to cry, telling them no. I could not understand a word that they were saying, but let's just say I sprinted home. I did not take any risk. I was running in these dark neighborhoods. It was super scary, and I wasn't tripping if I didn't leave nobody because I did already score earlier in the day. But yes, the racism and envy is really starting to show. Stay tuned for day number 3.
All right. So this man is having the time of his life, and also he's running into some problems. Now, as soon as you see the area, don't go. But let me see what else you got to say.
Day number 3 in Japan. Immediately off the wake up, I started farming on Hinge. I was with Tinder, but I couldn't tell if some profiles were fake or not. I met this girl that was half Japanese, half Latino, and she really spoke 3 different languages. She's from America, but she stays in Japan by herself, so I said, "You gotta teach me Spanish so I can talk dirty to you in 2 different languages."
Crazy.
She said, "You're a baby, I'm almost 26, so I said, make me grow up then, show me what adults do." She stayed in a city that was not too far from my hotel.
Now, one thing with this kid, right? You got to notice he doesn't have game, but he knows how to position himself. And it is game. His riz is there. It's somewhat there. He's convincing. Little slick things like that. Make me grow up then. Show me what adults do. That works. And right away, what did she say? Where do you live?
So I said, "All right, what day am I coming over? I'll give you home court advantage." At first, she was hesitant, but I got her phone number and I FaceTimed her, and I just slowly broke her down and convinced her. I snuck in a quick picture right before tip-off. Pay attention to the handcuffs on the bed. I'm definitely not a baby anymore. After what she did to me, I feel like a whole new man. After that, I had her take me back to my room. I'm paying $1,900 for 2 weeks. It's kind of expensive, but it does come with free breakfast, and I think it's $300,000 in yen. Here is where I met this black girl named Jada walking the streets of Shibuya. She was gorgeous, so I had to approach her. She was a foreign exchange student. She was actually from Chicago. I had to sneak these pictures because I didn't want her to know anything about my journey. But this just shows me that God has a sense of humor, because me coming to Japan was like my diss track towards black women. And then he hands me the most perfect black woman I can ask for while I'm in Japan. We eventually left to get something to eat. And let me just tell you, I do.
Now, this young man, that's not his thing. Like, I say it like this, right? A guy that's under the age of like 25 should have no, how can I say it? Doesn't really have experience with black women like that. A guy my age, I left the US when I was 34. Tons of experience I had because I seen the glory days and then I seen the nightmares. I saw it all. And this is about, I was 34 9 years ago. But this guy's young. He barely even has hair on his beard yet. He's just now getting his balls wet. him leaving shouldn't be a diss to black woman. That's just how I feel.
Every single time. She took me back to change, and she changed at her dorm. Right here, though, we went to this small lake in Shibuya. I really hope this doesn't blow up too much because I don't know how she's gonna react if she sees this video. I had to jump in the water. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. It was just too tempting. I went back home to go shower right quick, and me and Jada went out again to go eat. And let's just say I put that on again. It's getting out of hand now. This pretty much sums up day number 3. Me and Jada went back home to our spots. We didn't do anything.
So you see him, right? He's dressed in that certain gear that kind of gives him that rapper look. The braids. So girls that like that are seeing him going, I want this guy. He fits that criteria that they see on videos and things like that. They think of a black guy, they think of him. They think of a rap star, they think of him. A lot of Japanese women are listening to the same music that he's listening to. Like I reacted to a video yesterday where the girl was like, oh, you know, I watched Playboy Cardi. My boyfriend is in US. I miss him. I want to go see him. This is a situation like that.
And I wasn't tripping because my stuff was kind of feeling funny. I don't know if it was an ingrown hair or a razor bump, but I'm gonna wait it out a few days. Also, I hear a lot of you guys saying if I get married to a girl in Japan, I can get paid to live here. If me and Jada do not work out, I'm probably just gonna do that. Also, if you're stationed in Japan and you're in the military, we should link up and I should borrow your military outfit because I heard Japan girls go crazy for a black man in the military. But yeah, stay tuned for day number 4.
All right, so let's watch this.
Day number 4 in Japan.
Here we go again.
So off the rip, I immediately woke up to some bull. This is the same one from day 2, the one I met on Tinder, and the one I was freeballing inside of. Baby, I'm sure I'm pregnant. I got tested, and I'm sure I don't want to abandon my baby because of my religion, but I don't want to be bullied for giving birth to a black baby. Like what? I'm not even tripping if you have the kid, but now you bring a race into it? Please call me later. I'm calling her bluff on this. Like in basketball terms, if it's a foul on the play and I'm the coach, I'm challenging the play. Since I had to go through that, I didn't want to stress myself out too much, so I figured I would get out the house and treat myself. Here's what I had for breakfast/lunch. I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'm gonna call that girl tomorrow, but today I'm gonna have my fun. I hit up my boy Evan from day 2 and I said, yo, what's the moves? Get me out the house before I crash out. He sent me this video. The legend himself, Evan, had to go home. Unfortunately, it was his last day in Japan. He was leeching off women for 2 months staying in Japan. He motivated me. He gave me the self-confidence that I needed. Everybody please show love to Evan in the comments. I had no plans, so I went back to old reliable Mrs. Jada. We pretty much talked and just drove around for hours. The vibes was perfect. Everything was perfect. But I told this girl so many lies, and if she sees this video, I'm pretty much f***ed. I don't around and told this poor lady that my father passed away and I got his inheritance, so I was taking a little vacation. That's how I ended up here. That actually did work. I done talked myself.
Why did you lie like that? Why did you say your father passed? Just don't do it. Just don't lie for no reason. Makes no sense.
And to get some sympathy coochie. But my stuff was feeling funny, bro. I don't know what it is. I think, like, you know, if you go so hard the night before, it gets a little bit swollen. I think that's what it is. I really don't think I have anything. So I didn't want to touch her just in case if I had anything, because I actually care about this girl.
Good,
so I
good.
said the best cop-out answer ever. I told her, I don't want to make love with you yet because I don't want you to think that I'm just here for that. If you're a man and you turn down buns, every single day after that, it's going to be there automatically. This was the best thing I could have ever said. And plus my mind wasn't in the right place since that little baby incident happened. But stay tuned for day number 5.
Man, that was wild. But like to have a baby that fast, I don't think it's going to pop up that you're pregnant for like 7 days, a week usually it takes. So it's not his kid, I don't think.
Day number 5 in Japan.
Another one.
Y'all remember this from day 4? You guys helped me realize that she tried to pin a baby on me. It takes at least 6 days for the baby to fertilize and for the test to pop up positive, and it's only been 2 days. So you know I had to troll. She texted me back 4 hours later and said, if you didn't cooperate, you would think you should have stayed in America. Like, is that really a threat? Because I'm not putting up with your fake baby? Now here's the bad news. The black girl I met, Mrs. Jada, she found my one of y'all little sneaky femboys sent her my videos. There's a lot more stuff you can do for money, bae. I know, just chill on me, bae. LMAO, so are we not compatible? I don't know, it just threw me off, to be honest, but I like looking at you. You can look at me all day, that's not the problem. You just have to gotta look past my other character. No, I can't be sitting out here in my man's post. Bro, I can't get her back now. You guys everything. So yeah, anyways, after that, I went to this little car pop-up show and some Asian girl approached me. I wasn't even in the right mind space, but I still took her under my wing. You guys don't realize how sneaky I have to be when I make these videos. I'm not finna approach them like, oh yeah, I'm on my journey trying to make babies and start families in Japan. I checked up on the homie Evan right quick and he sent me this video. It turns out he didn't even go back to America. He went to another different part of some Asian. So yeah, he's living life. I'll tag him in the comments. You guys need to tell him to start making content.
This white guy is in Japan, living scot-free, pretty much slumming and bumming it out. But it makes sense because women in Japan got money. Like living in Japan is like almost like living in New York or living in California or something like that. It's not cheap. Korea is like almost there as well. But I do want to go one day, but it's not cheap at all.
Here's me in Tokyo with the girl that I met at the car pop-up. I'm not showing faces no more because y'all are weirdos, but after we hung out, I took her back to my hotel and I straight killed her. I was low-key doing a little bit too much, but I had so much anger built up, like you have to understand me. She's lucky I wore a helmet because my stuff was kind of feeling funny still, but if it wasn't feeling funny, I know she would make a great mother.
You can't make this up.
That pretty much wraps up the night. Stay tuned for day number 6.
My man is out there just running raw on these girls, not even thinking, let's go do a test together. If you out there and your whole goal is to have a baby with a woman and not her be your girl, at least wear some condoms or let it go get a test with her. Go to the doctor. Say I want to get checked up, or at least do it with a condom first. Then after, let her know, hey, I think we need to go get checked out. Something like that. Run that game and try to do it that way because you're taking a big risk, man. You don't know these girls. I know they look pretty, smooth skin, pretty looking face, but you still don't know these girls from anywhere. They can get diseases too.
Day number 6 in Japan. I went downstairs for some good eats. I'm paying a lot for my hotel, but if I get this every morning for free, I'm not really tripping. I paid to ride these bikes that they had going on for tourists. It was super fun, but it was super long and hot. I was drained right after this. I took a nap and I woke up super late, so I hopped on Bumble. A lot of people are saying that this is the best app for Japan. I got this one girl's number, so I said, hey. She said, hello, baby. Do you have any black in you? Haha, no, baby. I'm completely Japanese. Do you want black in you tonight?
Man, oh man.
I'm glad to hear that. This translation be inaccurate sometimes, but I think she said yes because she put the heart emoji and the eyes emoji. This is proof that Japan is easy. I would not get away with this in America. She told me to bring some rubbers.
Man, you guys see, this is proof though. He's wilding out with running them raw, but this is proof you can leave and go there and it can happen. You need to have a good attitude about yourself. You do need to dress nice, as you see, he's dressing nice as well. And you do need to have some game. I see if you're a guy, you keep yourself, you present yourself well, you know how to talk, you can go there and make it happen.
And I did not have any, so I went downstairs and this is all they had. So yeah, I cracked her at her place. And at first I had on the rubber, but I took it off. And I think it was just so good that she didn't even realize. I made a big mess. Not all of my load made it into the basket. And it was on the side of her leg and she smeared it off. And I think she started cussing me out in Japanese. I don't know what she was saying. I was just sitting there like a sad puppy. I did not know what to say. I was scared. And then she called somebody. I tried to record her a little bit, but I didn't want her to catch me, so I just left it how it was. But yes, I did try to make her a mom, but I got caught up. I should have stayed inside a little bit longer. Stay tuned for day number 7.
I mean, it's bugging. Let me see what's going on now.
Day 7 in Japan. A few days ago, I actually did end up taking this at-home kit to see if I got burnt, but it was too confusing, so I just went to the doctor to get tested. And just like I expected, y'all, I got. I really might have some other stuff too because look at my lips.
No, that's probably
I refuse
chlamydia.
to let this stop me though. I understand that I'm the star player and I'm injured, but I'm still going to carry the team and put up stats. It's crazy because this is the same day I got burnt, day number 2. I was so happy that I took a post-game picture. Same girl that tried to pin a baby on me is the same one that burnt me. And she's still blowing up my phone even after I exposed her.
Yeah, you
Hey, I
gave her a
need to
baby, all right?
understand this. I can have a baby, but I want to get married. First it was I don't want to have a black baby, and now I want to get married first. I don't want you to go home.
She's lying. She wanted to trap him. That's what she wanted. She made up that lie like her parents would care. Nowadays, parents don't care. They don't. Especially if you let the mother know or the father know he's an American. They're like, oh, you did good. But she didn't want him to go, as you're seeing right now.
Please call me baby. Bruh, leave me alone. I'm not finna be with you. First you burnt me, and then you lied about having a baby. Anyways, back to the streets I go. I stopped at this little store to get some helmets because I'm not freeballing no more. But you know I had to stop and get a little thirst trap for the gram. This time I waited for a Ling Ling to come up to me. 5-minute Google Translate conversation. Boom, back to my room just like.
Bro, take a break. You just got burnt. Sit this one out. As you talking about games and teams, and I took one for the team. Take this one for the team. Sit out. Relax. I'm sure he took some stuff because they give you, before you leave, you get burned. They give you something to make sure you're good. But you need to get rid of it first. You should be resting for a couple of days. A lot of times, some of these things can be transmitted from skin sometimes. Take a break for at least a week, 2 weeks, a month, and get yourself together. Go back home. Come back maybe in a month. This guy's crazy.
You guys can't even be mad at me at this point. There was a little obstacle during my marathon and I tripped and fell, I ain't gonna lie. But I have to get back up and finish the race. I still got numbers to put up. I'm not gonna be here forever, so I'm still gonna have my fun. And like I said, I'm a star player that's injured and my team still needs me.
You're right about that.
I'm LeBron James at 40 years old. My team still needs me. I cannot stop now. Stay tuned for day number 8.
Oh man, this guy, man. And he keeps going and going and going. He's posting day 8, day 9. I think he's up to day 25 right now. This guy's being reckless. And you know what it symbolizes? I gotta be real. To me, it symbolizes a Pookie has gone abroad. And yes, they are going abroad. They're going to Japan, they're going to Thailand, they're even going to the Philippines. They have invaded the world. And a Pookie, because that's Pookie behavior right there, I'm sorry, has invaded Japan, started spreading gono out there, chlamydia, what I don't know what else. But sad, man, sad. Clearly, a boy that's raised without any guidance, right? Because this comes across way off. Why would you continue? Something like that happens to me, I'm taking a break for at least a month, right? I'm gonna clear everything out of my system, which nothing is cleared out your system yet, right? Like they give you a shot. That doesn't just right away. No, you gotta let it clear out. So I don't know, man. This guy's out there taking a big risk. This is what's happening. But one thing he's showing many other guys can do it too. All you have to have is the willpower and the drive and be able to talk, and you get out there, you can make it happen too. And more guys want to try to make it happen like this because they know it's definitely more to life than the other woman back home.